Hey guys, what's good? Welcome to the fourqueues show. Today's episode is titled How to Be Famous with Phaemous.
Yes, sir.
And we've got guest artist Phaemous with us live. Abuja's biggest artist, man. Quote me on that. We've got Omzzi in the building as well. Mad producer out here, man, who will be supporting with the questions.
It's your boy King Omzzi. I'm a record producer, and I'm live on this show, the fourqueues show, with my host here and Phaemous.
So we'll be engaging Phaemous on this show titled How to Be Famous, like famous. No pun intended. You're gonna have a great time. We're about to have a blast, guys. Without much ado, I'll open the floor to Phaemous to introduce himself.
Yes, sir. Thank you for having me.
Welcome, bro.
So my name is Phaemous. I'm an R&B artist from Abuja, Nigeria, in the city. Let's have fun.
Welcome on board, guys. So yes, I've been following Phaemous for a couple of years now, and trust me, when it comes to this music game, is on top of things. So we're about to hear his story, his journey through the music business, his upcoming projects, and also, feedback from the haters as well as the lovers. So without much ado, first question to Faye. How did this music thing start for you, man? How did you get into the music business?
I feel like that question is always, for that question, every time I have like the same answer, but it's always like tweet talk, because like every time you realize that there were so many things that led you to this part that you didn't even realize at the time. Yeah. So for me, it started with choir. Yeah, I know it's stereotypical.
The girl learned too much.
I said the girl that it always starts with choir, but yeah, it was the choir. I was in choir in back in when I was in catechism class, like when I was younger. Before I went to secondary school, I was also in choir at secondary school. So I was the head of bars in secondary school, and I was singing in the bars. But I always knew I had this affinity for music, because when I was in choir in church, I started off as a drummer.
You played?
Yeah, I was drumming. Nobody even knew that.
I tried to play drums.
You drum now, guy.
I mean, yeah, I can drum. I was those little drums. I was playing those instruments. Then I now evolved, and then how my church was doing choir that year was like, it's based off merit. What you've been doing. That's how I started. So from choir, that's why I started off with bars. Because from choir into bars, that was like the next seat right behind. There's the bars, the tenor, the alto, and the soprano. So after drummers, then bass guy. So I adjusted into the bass seat. Then progressed. So that's what was going on.
Makes sense.
So I was in choir, then secondary school. So when I went to Ghana, so I did university in Ghana. So in Ghana, was the first time I recorded my first track. It was even a feature.
What year did you get into Ghana?
That was 2014, yeah. 2014.
So that was a mad place, though.
Oh, beautiful.
Cool vibes. Some mad place. Did you do music there like proper?
Yeah, not really. I was just always in my room freestyling on these YouTube beats.
Yeah, mad.
Just freestyling, trying to
start on YouTube these days.
Yeah, YouTube beats. I'll be in front playing video games. I'm singing. My guys are in the house like, bro, that vibe you did now, man. That's what we do. And when I recorded that song in Ghana, it was this artist Party Boy CC. We went to somewhere in Circle, and we met this producer. So he played the beat, and we just vibed. And I was just supposed to be on a feature. That's what was happening that day. But I funny enough, it was a feature, but I paid for most of the beat. And it wasn't my song. And I think it was feeding energy. Yeah. It was just energy. It was feeding me, but I was like, okay, let's just vibe. And then I wrote my verse at the corner when I got in the booth. Split this verse, and guys are like, wow. It was so hard and long, and they wanted to cut out my intro and just give like the vibe of where I go. It was mad. When we dropped that, because my guy was scrolling in Jos, he went back to Jos. When we dropped that in Nigeria, it was mad. So that's how it started for me, man. It was just quiet. I went to Ghana, learned the art, came back, and I've been pushing since then. Yeah, and I've been doing
but what's the journey been like for you? I know this music thing is not beans.
No, it does not.
It's not child's play. Like what keeps you going? Like what's your inspiration?
I mean, a lot of things, man. Family, number one. Family inspires me, because I'm doing this for me, but I'm also doing this for like my people. I'm trying to see my people see me big, an accomplishment for them and for me. I take care of my people basically. It's just like family number one. that keeps me going. The love for the art, the love for music. Like, if you had asked me 7 years ago, if not 10 years ago, what I wanted to do, I'll tell you I don't know. But I know that I was writing songs. I would not want to tell you I wanted to do music because I didn't know. But I was writing songs then. I was in choir. I was doing things related to music. I was doing things related to entertainment. You know. So over time, like, I went to school. I got the degree. I got this. But like, it was just in the back of my head. Like when I went to study music proper, I realized, oh, yo, bro, you've always been in love with this stuff. You just didn't realize it on time. Like this is what you wanted to do. So like that was what's happening. Crazy.
Crazy, man.
It's been tough. It's been, it's been up and down. But I'm just grateful for everything that's happened up to this point. The journey has just been like, it's something that, like they say, trust the process. It's not something that I can go without. I have to reach a point where I'm ready for all of this. You don't just wake up. Most of us are born for this, but we're not born ready. We get it. We're taught. We learn to get to that point. For me, it's just been all about that.
Jen, you sound like you've reached them more that was true.
I haven't done my 10,000 hours.
No, we're almost there, right?
I'm almost there. Embodying that feeling of channeling my chakra.
The energy, bro. I can feel that. So in terms of like the people you look up to in the music biz, like what artists would you say has fed your style?
Definitely Michael Jackson.
Man.
If I'm going back to the first person that inspired me, because that's the first artist I woke up to when I was young. We had all the CDs playing from Bad to all the albums. We were there listening to everything. So that was the artist I woke up to, and over time Usher, Chris Brown inspired me. We're talking about international artists because, as you know, they played a major role. Like this international artist played a major role aside from Abuja and Nigeria. For me personally,
there's one artist you definitely look like. Not look like rather. There's an artist you actually.
I think he's one I'm thinking about, guy. Khalid. Great Khalid.
But I swear that remind me your style reminds me so much of him, man. But like you look up
like the energy, man.
Funny enough, I don't. It's just that I saw the similarities based on like sound. When you have content in your lyrics and your melodies off the charts. Because Khalid has his melodies off the charts. That first song that blew up, send me your location.
Focus on my location.
I don't pray for the girl,
See that melody he did? Like, so I feel like that's the similarity we have, like that melody and having like stuff that the lyrics are.
To be honest, like another artist you actually remind me of is Thames. I bet you get that look.
So Thames,
I swear that was like you're like the male version of Thames.
I heard that for you. Like I'm listening to Thames. I never heard that comparison from me. Like I started listening to Thames since this song Mr. Rebel on SoundCloud. That blew up on SoundCloud. I think then I saw her on Ox. That was this thing that Cool FM were doing at the time. I got registered online for it, but I didn't get through to the final stages. So I saw Thames and I'm like, yo, this baby's amazing. And I think it has to do with the fact that like Thames is in that generation of sound that it's the fusion with the Afro beats, but still we're keeping we're staying true to our original sound, R&B. We're not trying to tweak it just because we're in Nigeria and because they say, oh, you need to do Afro beats. We're not trying to tweak it. And then I blame it on the fact that she's a Gemini, because like
there's something
Gemini as well, man.
There's something about Thames here. Like I don't know, she has this. I don't want to call it a dark vibe in how, but you can sense that kind of violent energy. There's something there. That makes her. Yes.
The sadness and the feeling to what you want your listeners to understand, what you're interpreting with the sound. So that's where it comes from. It's mostly sad R&B, and it's like it's dark to people. That's how it is. Even me personally, I'm guilty of doing stuff like that.
Tap into that energy.
You're Child, right?
Yeah.
Child says the first time she heard on my leg, she thought it was you. But she was talking about intonation and stuff, right?
I don't hear it with Omale. I've heard it with Thames because of what Omale has that I know is so amazing is how he puts in the slang. That slang.
We'll give it to bro.
That's something I should boss last, man.
He's amazing.
Yeah.
That was lit, man. Abuja is another space. We've got Nigeria, like everyone competing. We've got Abuja, we've got a hot scene then, like we've got mad artists like SK, we've got UC, we've got Draco, we've got Do, we've got Afro Selector, it's mad, and we've got Phaemous, world famous. What's it like? What's Abuja like, man?
My music scene.
Abuja people like psychiatry. Nah, big up them still.
Big up the entertainment industry in Abuja. We're doing a lot. Everyone as tough as it is, you know. Shout out the artists, shout out the comedians, shout out the influencers. You know, shout out everybody that's trying to put this part of that Nigeria on the map. It's been tough, but like we just start feeling the sense where we just keep putting out music, keep doing what we're doing. Yeah, it's not as hard after popping guys. We're gonna get to that point, obviously, but we're doing like the work, you know.
I know you've been in the Abuja scene for a minute, and I think amongst some of the artists you work with, I know you work with UC, I know you work with Black Bones, I know you work with Psycho as well, SK, but you've done almost everybody, man. But like, what's the scene like? Like, what's been a journey in Abuja especially? Because I know everybody wants to compare Abuja to Lagos. You know, like the Lagos place seems to be where everything is happening. So you making that choice to be in Abuja as well I respect that. But like, do you think that there's more that could be done here? And like, what's been the journey like for you so far?
Definitely. For me, it's been tough. It has its ups and downs. Like, it's been major milestones, you know, that I'm grateful for. Over time, I feel like one of my major challenges here in Abuja was having a core audience of people who are listening to my music. Because I did school in Nigeria, you know, like I said, I schooled in Ghana. So coming back here in the time I did, it was like, I'm not trying to make my roots back, you know, secondary school people trying to catch this vibe. And over time, ways of getting people to listen, if not WhatsApp broadcast or Instagram or telling people, I have to be at shows, I have to be on radio to get the sound to be broadcasted, to reach a large audience. And then that's not going to guarantee me a core, you know, fan base. It's over time. So that's been one of my major challenges. And then the shows here in Abuja, you know, it's been tough because here, unlike Lagos, I don't know how it really is in Lagos, but over here it's like artists who perform here, you know, Abuja music industry is small. It is evident that it's blowing up and becoming part of the Nigerian music scene. So shows have been a major issue because we even had like issues with promoters and show organizers one time because it was like Abuja artists come for shows. Yeah, there's that thing, Abuja artists, because we're not part of. We have not been. Now we are. We were not part of the Nigerian music scene.
But also maybe given due regard, like.
Yeah, because you know, I don't want to do that thing where it's Abuja and Lagos in the sense where we're limiting what Lagos does. Lagos is big. The major artists are there. But the sense where we're China, where are we gonna have our mouth to say that? Okay, I don't have to go to Lagos to talk. And if I'm here doing it in Abuja, no matter at what level I am, it's like see me and give me the opportunity. And even when they did, like, they give us, but it's like you're giving me an opportunity and you're saying it's based off exposure. And that same exposure, I don't get it because I'm not close to this artist when I'm there at the show. You can me somewhere else.
Wow, what would you say is the missing link now?
The missing link here,
in terms of making Abuja artists and music go viral, like go worldwide.
I mean, I feel like it's just based off the fact that what's it called? The collective of the industry there in Lagos should also spread their wings here to Abuja. Not just focusing on the Lagos market, because it's been that Alaba markets before now that digital get and now popping had been there. It's not really like here in Abuja, nothing happens. It's just they go to Lagos to get their stuff. But not in the entertainment industries here. So I feel like those guys need to spread their wings here. And also the music scene here in Abuja, we need to be ready to go worldwide. We need to put in that effort, put in that work, put in that time. You know, spend that money when you don't have it. When you don't have it, you're gonna get that money to spend on this project. You know, pray. Pray, because like, bro, for real, like you need to make sure your stuff. And like, shout out to the guys that are putting the city on the map right now. I don't know if we need to call names. You guys know. Shout out to the guys that are putting the city on the map, coming out to do these things. Even when like I had a ban on my name for shows, I still wanted to do my thing. I wanted to focus on bringing out my crowd. And that's worked for me over time. So I just feel like the missing link is just Abuja artists getting out there to do that thing. Go to Lagos, bro. Come back to Abuja. Lagos is part of Abuja is part of the Nigerian music scene, not just Abuja.
Facts.
And they were aiming to go international, not just Nigeria, not just Africa, outside to about to Europe, to Asia. So go to Lagos, you know. So and
what I keep saying here is that like Lagos has a well-established industries in the sense that I mean they've been doing music and they have everything in line from stylists to directors to award shows. I mean everything follows one trend. It all starts with the music. Like I keep saying, the music is the number one, and then everything builds around to cater for the artists. So I've been trying to think about it. What is it that we don't have in this Abuja? Because right now we have the internet. It's the biggest platform to spread your music now. Omale from Blue from PH, and I heard him through from someone else. It's not like maybe I heard him and say okay, they want to pay some millions to. I didn't hear him on radio, guy.
It's organic.
It was more organic. Good music over the internet, and it was good music. So like it always starts from the music, and then everything builds around. So maybe what we need to work on here is the music.
The music definitely number one for me. But I feel like whenever I talk about things that people need to work on, I don't know. I'm guilty of not mentioning the music. I feel like that's something that is unsaid. It's just what it is. Like if music is supposed to like your music has to be good.
Yeah.
You know, I don't want to my own and say, oh, I make extraordinary music, but I do. I've come to that point where I accept that and I'm aware of it, and I hold on to it. It's not me bragging and say, oh, I know I'm bad. I don't need to brag, but I know I'm making it. So like you need to focus and make the craft beautiful. Like in terms of not just the music, your branding, how you look, how you promote yourself, how you market yourself. So that's one of the major things even before linking these people. Because bro,
another thing I think here is that we don't get enough support for our Abuja artists. Like from our Abuja people. See, like we are all in different niches. I've been doing music for a while. It's just that cause I studied medicine and all that, and I've been trying to weigh like okay, what are you supposed to do? Are you doing the medicine? Like I've had this thing for like a long time. But to connect with people, like connecting with the right people, I think has always been the challenge. I believe that if we have a support system for our artists, it will make everything easier. Because see, like when I call a producer, guy come and make a sick beat or something, the guy is like, oh no, I never chop, I need money to chop. So like those basic things are there, but if we have a system that is working, we can have a system where the artists can work and know that I might still have some money to to feed myself and cater for these basic needs and all that, and then focus on the craft. So I think that's one of the issues we have. We don't have people that can focus on their craft because I need to eat, and some people are the ones that
funding is a major issue.
So and see, aside from the funding, the support. If you have a good support system, you don't have to think about anything. Guy, I can call you, be like, guy, come now, you can even stay there for a week or something, and we are moving. So like we need to network, like we need to all link up.
I'll say something like normally
on a basic mindset.
Funding is one of the basic issues. But besides like people linking up and artists or producers linking up to have that happens in that. That's one of the things I'll say that happens here in Abuja. Because unlike Lagos, you don't have people who are investing in music as much. Like here, we don't have that. If not enough people, we don't really have that in Abuja. If not like some people that your popsy took 1 or 2, or you went to go and work out for it. I've worked to get money off songwritings, but if you look at it from the point of view where producers are meant to be paid for their work. Artists are meant to be paid for their work. If you're calling me for a show and you're looking at me to perform for your show based off you exposing me, but I'm doing a service for you, I'm performing. You do need me to open up.
You need people to fill up.
You need to fill up that time. If you're really risky for your show, and you never need to come out from 7 o'clock when you have your crowd there from 6, and then they put time here around 3 because of Nigeria time, and then you don't want to pay the artist at least 30k just to put them for your show, or when you give them a bottle of water, that's really an issue. Same goes with producer. You need to be willing to pay this producer because that's the real issue. So I feel like us waiting, I want to see Sony here in Abuja. I don't want to see them just in Lagos. I want to see RCA here, I want to see Empire, all these guys here in Abuja, looking at artists, trying to build up the industry here, putting in money, putting in work, putting in ideas. So over time I feel like it's not just about the money. The producers need to be and the artists need to be willing to work without seeing these things at first to attract these guys.
Man.
You need to show them that overwork, because like this is what it is. But no lie, man, in Africa and in Africa and the world, the music scene, Nigeria is a major part of it right now. Because Afrobeat is blowing up heavy, and Afrobeat really on soul, hip hop from here, trap, grind. It's busting up, so that's active. So we can by the end of this year, we see another ripple effect of what's happened.
100%.
I have some of my guys working with UK artists right now. I'm working with a couple artists, like it's just happening. So you can't, like I know that we're part of the team right now.
We've got Omzzi in the building, and we've got some mad producer, and we've got Phaemous next. Why haven't you guys worked together though? I know you guys.
That's for you to plug in. That's for you.
We'll make that happen.
You should have done the plugging, guys.
We'll make that happen. We've got my studio here, man.
I mean, like I'm here, man. I have everything, the vibes, the melodies, the
yeah. Now we'll make it happen. I think coming back to you, work. What we looking like? What we expecting from you, like?
Definitely, let's put on my EP, Favorite Volume 1. You guys go check that out. It's mad, it's massive. It's one of the biggest things.
And I was speaking to UC.
Yeah.
And you talked about a song that's dropping soon.
Yeah.
He played it for me and it was like mind blowing. I'm like,
yeah, I'm actually putting out something on Friday.
You guys don't know what's coming, man. It's gonna be like fire coming.
Stay tuned. I'm dropping something soon. I just put out my tape in March. March is pretty close by, but it's been far for me, and I'm really dropping music. I believe in promoting like every inch of my art equally and like getting out to the world. And I feel like the best way to do that is by putting out new art.
Yeah. Because you have to
back in time.
People
so I'm ready to put out a new song, comes out this Friday. Stay tuned, Girl and Guardian. Amazing girl.
God.
Club banger, ethereal stuff, make you feel, make you imagine. So something to do this. Yeah, so I'm also promoting my tape, Favorite Volume 1. It's out now. 7-track, 22 minutes. Amazing stuff. Check it out.
So bro, would you be willing to give us a freestyle? I'll give you a beat there. I just want to freestyle.
Whatever freestyle you guys do, you're going to record
I just want to vibe.
Guys, see, you have to agree. Whatever you guys freestyle to, people will come and record this song.
Yeah, like today or another day.
I'm like, definitely. I'm down for that. We're setting up, man.
Are we cutting? Let's cut first.
No, just keep it playing.
Let's play something.
Never really think it.
Are you serious?
Active madness. We doing it.
Hey, body for wine. She looking for island. She won't be my darling. Tell her she love me, but she don't love me, yo. Yeah. She want me my talent, give me for island. She want me the one who, she want me the one who, telling me for this. Sure she wanna craze, telling me how she go bust it down. Shawty looking from out of town, but she uptown, babe. Tell me one way, cause I'm so true. When your body go true, your body go short. Shawty got like island, and she flow like she tiny. Me, she wanna go high. She wanna go high. She be my silence, oh. Telling me she wanna fly it, oh. Shawty tell me.
Yeah, guys, like we just made magic, man. When we finally get the work done, we'll let you guys know. I think we'll make it available on streaming platforms, right?
Like I said, streaming platforms.
Man, Phaemous feature.
YouTube, you guys check that IGTV, believe it.
So yeah, guys, man, we're finally coming to a wrap.
Let me do. You guys have been on How to Be Famous, like Famous with Phaemous. Shout out God of Foes.
Phaemous, man. What Phaemous?
Shout out Phaemous. Shout out King Omzzi. Out there shouting out the niggas. You guys stay tuned to what we're doing.
Man. The single coming up soon.
Yeah.
G.I.G.
I got music coming out this Friday, Girl and Garden. I got a second EP coming out. I got like 10,000 more songs coming.
Don't miss it.
So you guys should check that.
Don't miss it. See you guys. We'll leave the social media handles of the guest today. Also, leave any comments if you want to link up or reach out. We got you. Stay tuned till we're back again. Fourqueues, man. Done now.
Down. When you deal with me, girl, there's no pressure. I be you never jump. I'm the type of nigga that to give you lectures. I dey cool like I'm a dance. Whoa, hope you like the climate.